I just think it's narrow-mindedness of certain people that don't want to accept people with tattoos for certain jobs because they have preconceived ideas about people with tattoos, and just basically I think they don't take the person first, they see the tattoos first. The idea, I think, of tattoos has changed a lot over the last 30 years. When I was first getting tattooed, there were very few women with tattoos. It was quite unusual, and now it's the thing to do. Everyone does it.
In the last 20 to 30 years, the tattoo trade has changed a lot from being, when I first got them done, it was, you were considered a thug or related to that kind of concept of a thug, whereas now it's very fashionable to get it done and every Tom, Dick and Harry is getting one.
The most common places that people are getting tattooed at the moment are wrists, inside of wrists, probably neck as well. There's a lot of people that just go and have their first tattoo right on their neck. And
the worst people to get them done are the ones who have script on their neck as their first tattoo, and they stand beside you in a pub going, oh, like that.
I have been to job interviews and covered my tattoos because I know that people have preconceived ideas about it, and then I think they get to meet me first, and either they like me or they don't like me, and then they may find out that I've got tattoos. But it was very difficult for me now because I've got them in so many places. It would be, I'd have to go in gloves and a polo neck, and I don't think that would be, I'd look odd. I think they'd think I was weird, not tattooed. When
I first go to job interviews, I used to wear long sleeves. I didn't have any on my neck until a few years ago. But I've always had the hand, one on my hand I got done when I was 15. So that's, what, 33 years ago I got it done. So every job I used to go to, I'd shake their hand like that. And whenever I was at the desk having an interview, I'd always keep my hand under the table so they couldn't see it.
I was in a nightclub and a man came up to me. He licked his fingers and rubbed them on my arm, and I was like, what are you doing? And he said, I just wanted to see if they were real or if they'd come off. I was like, you could have asked me. You really didn't need to spit on me, thank you. And another one, I got off a bus in Croatia, and
as we got off the bus, there was an old lady waiting for the bus, and as Emily got off, the old lady looked at her and crossed herself like that and got onto the bus, which we thought was hilarious.
I think people are much more critical of women with tattoos than they are of men. I think it's just accepted that men will have tattoos, and I think it's more, people still see it as more unusual for a woman to be inked.
I never noticed any discrimination at all from having tattoos. Even when I joined the fire brigade, I had loads of tattoos, and I didn't hide the one on my hand, and there was still no discrimination at all. As far as I could, well, I got the job anyway, so there couldn't have been.
I would imagine in the future for tattoos, it'll be, I should imagine it'll be like a, you know, a round cycle. It was not all that popular, it's become really popular. I should imagine it'll go back underground again, that people will react against it. The rebellion will be not to be tattooed instead of to be tattooed, and it will come round again, and so on.
I see tattoos going, hopefully more underground again, would be nice, because there's so many people with them now, but it's going to take another generation for them to get back to the stage it was that I was at when I was a kid, when we first had them. But I think if you want to be different these days, don't have a tattoo. And then you'll stand out from the crowd.